Hello everyone, welcome back to my computer video. So we are going to start a new chapter today in this video. So this new chapter is chapter number 10, that is Introduction to HTML. Okay. So what is HTML? First you have to understand. This is your first time that you are getting HTML. So HTML is a language. Okay. So before that you have to understand about any website. So you know what is website? So website what is internet. So in the previous chapter, in the previous video, you have seen that chapter communication on the internet. So in the internet chapter, you have I learned about the internet, the websites, web pages. What are these things? You have already learned it. Okay. So I hope that you have no confusion about internet, web pages, website. So when you use the internet, you go to any website. Okay, then inside the website there are many web pages. So now the question is how these web pages are created, how these web pages are made, and how these websites are created. Okay, so these web pages are created by using HTML. So this boy is asking, see, I wonder how they create these cool looking web pages. Web pages are usually created using HTML. So now got the answer. So websites are created by using HTML. So what is HTML? So you will learn it now here. What is HTML? So you know that the internet is a worldwide network of computers. A server is a computer on the internet that is used for storing and running a website. So what is server? Server is a very big computer, okay, which is located very far in any place. Okay, so it is a computer on the internet which stores our informations. Okay, and it runs many websites. Okay, it's used for storing and running websites. So like where Facebook, so Facebook has a big server. Google has a very big server. WhatsApp has a big server. Every big website has big server, so that all the informations are stored securely, safely. Understood? So other computers on the internet are used to access websites on servers. So a website consists of web pages. So what is website? Website consists of web pages. I told you already, website has many web pages. So that are written in hypertext markup language, that is HTML. So this is the full form of HTML, hypertext markup language. That means all the websites, all the web pages are written in HTML language. So this is a language to create any website, to create any web page. Understood? Now what is the structure of a website? So you have to understand what is a website. What is a structure of a website? What are the things present in a website? A website is composed of three main sections: the home page, the main section, and the subsection. Okay, so I told you already in the previous chapter what is home page. Home page is the main front page of any website. Okay, the first page of any website is a home page. So three main sections are there. This is the first section is home page. This is a home page. Then main section. So these are the main section. Then again below that there are subsections. So these are the three main parts of a website. Now turn the page. Now in the next page it is written about the home page. A home page is the first page of the website. Understood now? This page usually tells visitors what the site is about. So what is the meaning of home page? So home page, what it tells? So home page tells about the website. What is this website is about? Okay, it will tell about the website. What are the main things in this website? The main section usually, now the second part, okay, this is the first part, home page. Now the second part, the main section usually contains the headings for particular areas of the website. So what is the purpose of main section? It will contain all the headings of the main topics. Then the third part is subsection. So subsection contains what? Most of the content. That means inside the subsection all the informations are stored. For example, this is the example of a website of a school. Okay, so you have to make this when the question comes to explain the three main sections of a website, and you have to explain by this diagram also. So this is the home page, Elson Public School. This is the home page of the public school. Then this is the main section, infrastructure and the result. So here two main topics are given in the main section, and inside these main topics, this in subsection, that means informations are given about computer lab, science lab, sports facility, and in result it is classes from 1 to 5 you will get the result, from 6 to 12 you will get the result. So in this way websites are created. These are the structure of the website. Understood? Now next is what is HTML now. So we'll go to the technical terms now. What is HTML? HTML is a computer language. So see, it is a computer language, always remember, used to create documents, web pages for display on the World Wide Web. Understood now? What is HTML? HTML is a computer language which is used to create the web pages. That's it. So there are two basic tools are needed to create HTML document. So what are things you need to create any HTML document? HTML document means web pages. What are things you need? The HTML editor to create and save the documents. So first of all you need one HTML editor where you will create any web pages, where you write the codings. Okay. And the second thing you need is a web browser to view them. Okay. Second thing means the second requirement of to create any web page is one web browser you need, like Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla, any web browser you need to view them, to view whatever you created the web page. To view them you need this web browser. Now understood? Now HTML editors. So what type of editors are there? So this is here it is said na HTML editor is required to create. So what are the types of editors you need? So there are two main types of HTML editors, WYSI, WYG editors and the text editors. There are two main types of editors where you can create any website, web pages. So what is the meaning of this word? So this word, it is a very long word to read, so it is read in a very easy way. What it stands for? It stands for what you see is what you get. So in this way you can see, and you can pronounce it like this, YCYG. Okay, you can pronounce it like this in a short form, YCYG. So this YCYG stands for what you see is what you get. Okay, so this is editor which lets you create web pages without knowing how to write HTML. So it is a very easy editor to create any web pages without knowing how to write HTML. So without knowing, that means if you don't know the coding also, you can write the HTML, you can create any web pages without knowing the coding. So they have graphical interfaces and tools to develop web pages. So these are very easy editor to create because they are graphical and allow you to insert images, tables, lists, hyperlinks, etc. Okay, these are the very easy way to create any web page. So what are the examples of this YCYG editor? Microsoft Front Page and Adobe Dreamweaver. They are the two popular YCYG HTML editor. So you have to remember this example, these two examples of YCYG editor. So they will help you to create any web page. So what is the advantage of using YCYG HTML editor? So the advantage is websites can be created very quickly. This is the first advantage. Okay, so here by this editor you do not need to write any coding. Okay, no need to write any coding. So it is very easy to create any website without knowing the coding, and it is very quickly you can create any web page. Second advantage is knowledge of HTML tags or commands is not required. See, so if you don't have any knowledge of HTML language, then also you can create any website very easily. Now next editor is text editor. So text editor is the main editor. Okay, by this editor we have to learn by this editor only. We will learn later on in higher classes about these editors, but in main type of editor is text editor, where you have to create any web page. So you have to learn the codings. So you can also create HTML documents with Notepad. Okay, these are the examples of text editor, Notepad and WordPad or any other text editor. So but in this case you need to be familiar with HTML coding. See, this is the difference between YCYG editor and text editor. Here you should have the knowledge of HTML coding. You have to write the coding here in Notepad or WordPad. Okay, you have to write the coding to create any web page. Otherwise you cannot do anything. So this is how you create an HTML document using Notepad. So in this book and later on also in next class also we will use this text editor, because this is the main editor. This is the main way of creating any web page. Okay, so how to do it? We will use a simple Notepad. So Notepad is present in every computer, because this is a simple program, simple software. So what you do, first of all you have to open the Notepad by start, all programs, accessories, and notepad. So this notepad screen will appear. Okay, so this is the notepad screen, notepad. Okay, so what you have to do, click file, new, notepad, type the HTML document exactly given in figure 10.1. So this is a very simple program to create any web page, very simple. Okay, type this. After doing this, you have to click on file, this file, then save as. So after writing any coding of HTML, you have to save it always. Every time if you do any changes, you have to save it first of all. so so here you have to save it. So this dialog box will come, save as dialog box. Here you have to write the name of the file. So any name you can give. Okay, enter the file name with extension .htm or .html and click save. So this is the important part. I want to say that when you save any HTML file, after the name you have to write .html. Okay, this is very important. Then click save. If you do not write .html, so it will not act as a web page. Okay, it will be a simple notepad document. So to convert it into a HTML document, so you have to write .html in every file. Okay, so now you have understood how to write any program, how to write any coding in notepad, and how to save it. Okay, so after saving, now you want to view the HTML document, you want to view the HTML page. So how to view it? So I told you the second part is what you want a web browser to view it. Viewing HTML document in a web browser, how can you view it? So you can use any web browser, say Internet Explorer or Firefox. So any browser you can take, okay, to view an HTML document. Now what are the steps? Open the Internet Explorer first of all, then click on File, then click on Open. Okay, here here you can see. So this is Internet Explorer. So click on File, then click on Open. Then what will happen? Open dialog box is displayed. Then click Browse. Okay, so this is the Open dialog box. So this will come and you have to click on Browse. So when you click on Browse, the list of files name will come. Okay, so list of file name will come. In that, from that file name you have to click your file by which you have saved. So file selection dialog box will appear. Select the HTML file you just created. So by what name you have created, you have to click on that and then click on open. The open dialog box will reappear. So this will reappear and then click OK button. Then your file will be viewed. Your file will displayed in the screen. Whatever web page you have created, it will be displayed on the screen. Understood? So this is the way of creating and viewing the HTML page, HTML document. Understood? Now go to next page. Now HTML coding. So this is the main part that you have to learn it very nicely. Otherwise you cannot write any coding, any web page you cannot create. So you have to learn it very nicely. Like in Visual Basic, you have learned the coding, right? I have shown you how to write the coding, then only you can run the program, or you can create any program. So here also, to create any web page, you have to learn the coding. So next we will discuss how to code in HTML. Let us start by discussing the various components that make up the HTML code. So there are three parts of HTML code: elements, tags, and attributes. So you will discuss elements, tags, and attributes one by one. So first of all, elements and tags. What are these? So web page is made up of HTML elements. Okay, and HTML elements are identified by HTML tags. So all the web pages are made up of HTML elements, and these HTML elements are what they are identified by tags. So HTML and HTML tag always begin with a less than sign. So this is the first thing you have to know very nicely. This is the way of writing. So HTML tag will start with less than sign and ends with the greater than sign. Okay, this one. These two signs are very important in HTML. So every tag will start with less than and close with greater than sign. So for example, the underlining text is this one. See, U. So this U is a underlining tag. So this U is starting with less than sign and closing with greater than sign. So this is one tag. Okay, U is one tag. So we put U before the text that we want to underline. So why you use this U tag to underline? Okay, if you want to underline any word, suppose this thing I am underlining. So if you want to underline this word, so you have to add this tag, U tag. Understanding? Before this word. Before the text you want to underline, this is the opening tag or on tag. So this is called the opening tag. Now if when you want to close this tag, so we put /u. after the underlined text. This is the closing tag or the off tag. See, very important points. So whenever you open any tag, you have to close the tag. It is a very important rule. If you do not close the tag, it will create a mistake. Off tag is same as on the on tag, except that it has a forward slash after this sign. Okay, so they are same, but there is a slash sign. Okay, you have to put the slash sign. So this is the opening tag, this is the closing tag, and this tags will always have this greater than symbol and less than symbol. Understood now what is tag? How can you write the tag? See, like this. So underline the text HTML tag. So if you underline this word, so you have to write this tag u before this word, and after this word you have to close this tag, okay, by this slash sign. When you view the web page in a browser, the text will be look like this. So when you view in the web page, it will look like this. So now this is underlined automatically because we have put the u tag, underline tag. Understood now? Now an HTML consists of the opening tag, closing tag, and everything in between. So HTML element. So this is called the HTML element. This whole part is known as HTML element. So HTML element will have the opening tag, the whatever you write in between, and the closing tag. These three parts. Now container elements. What is the meaning of container elements? HTML element that include both on and off tags are called container elements. See, any element like this, any element which has both on tag and the off tag, that is called container element, like this. So this is a B tag. Okay, B is open and B is closed now. This is on tag and this is off tag. Okay, so in between whatever you want to write, you can write. So this is B means bold tag. If you want to make this line bold in bold handwriting, then you have to use the B tag. B means bold. So any element which has both on tag and off tag, that is called container element. Understood? Now next is empty element. What is the meaning of empty element? In HTML element that only have the on tag and do not require an off tag are called empty element. That means any element which has only on tag, no off tag. Okay, that is called the empty element. Like this HR tag. HR tag means which is used to draw a horizontal line. So if you want to draw a horizontal line, then you have to use HR tag. So it does not have a closing tag. See. So and another example is line break. If you want to go to the next line, okay, you are writing any sentence, you want to go to next line, then you have to use this line break tag. So line break tag is BR, and it also do not have any off tag, only on tag. So any element which has only on tag, that is called empty element. Now understood? So these are all about the elements and tags. So very important while writing the coding. Next is attributes. What are the meaning of attributes? So attributes gives extra information about elements. Extra information about the elements. So attributes will give the extra information about the elements. So these are the qualities of the elements. They are always specified inside the start tag. See, they will always written inside the start tag. So for example, BG color. So BG color attribute. So BG color is one type of attribute. So what it does, what is the function of BG color? So it specifies the background color of the web page. So if you want to change the background color of the web page, then you have to use BG color attribute. Okay. So it is like a function. So BG color is a function which is used to change the background color. So you have to write like this: body. So this is the less than sign, body, then BG color equal to red, then close. So this is a attribute value. So this is called the attribute. This is the value of the attribute. So if you want to change the background color red, then you have to write like this inside the inverted comma. Now understood what is called attributes? Now come to next page, HTML rules. Now there are very important rules for writing the HTML code. So what is it? The tag names and the attribute names are not case sensitive. That means case sensitive means they do not depend on the capital letter or small letter. Case means capital letter and small letter. So in computer language, this is called lowercase or uppercase. So lowercase means small letter, uppercase means capital letter. So these tag names and the attributes name do not depend on this. If you write in small letter also and capital letter also, so all are same. There is no change. Okay, there is no mistake. See, body BG color red, so it is written in capital letter, and it is same as body BG color red. So both are same, both are correct. Understood? This is the first rule. So tag names and attribute name do not depend on capital letter or small letter. Next is attribute values can be case sensitive, but the value of the attribute should be, it is case sensitive. Value means these are the values. BG color equal to red, BG color equal to red. So this can be case sensitive sometimes, not all the times. Okay. Next is spaces between tags do not matter. So if you give space between the tags, it does not matter. If you do not give space, then also do not matter. See here, two time space is given. Here one time space is given. So no matter. Both are correct. Okay. And if you write like this also, if you write in another line also, that also correct. So spaces between the tags do not matter. Very easy. Next, for number, tag names cannot contain space. So this cannot contain any space. BODY. Okay. So you cannot give space between this BODY. Is not same as body. So it is not same as like this. So it is wrong. Okay. You cannot like that write like this. Also, there should be no space between this and this in a tag. So do not write like this. So if you are giving space between this greater than smaller than sign, then it is wrong. Okay. You have to write like this. No space. Okay. Then 5 number, elements can be nested. Nested, for example, if you want to underline text and also make it bold, we can write like this. That means two texts can be used inside the other tag. Like this is the bold tag, this is the underline tag. So you're using underline tag inside the bold tag. So inside whatever inside is present, you have to close the inside part first of all. So underline tag is closed first of all. Then after that the bold tag is closed. Okay, in this way. So whenever you open any tag, you have to close it by this slash sign. Okay, understanding? So bold tag is open here. Now it is closed. Underline tag is open here. It is closed in this way. So it is, but it is incorrect if you do like this, ulta bulta. So B is bold tag is here and bold tag is here. It is wrong. Okay. So whatever you are opening first time, so you have to close it first. Okay. So it is wrong, but it is correct. So these are the basic rules, important rules to write the HTML web pages. Okay. So it is a new topic for you. Please read it nicely. Watch the full video, then only you can understand. Okay. So that's all for today.